Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video where I'm going to be revealing my latest products for 2023, and I'm also going to be telling you guys are going to be the first to hear something that's happening in my life at the moment, and before anybody else knows. Well, anybody out there before anybody out there knows, so you can stay tuned for that. So stick around and see what I'm up to.
I love being creative and trying new things in my journey through life, writing best practices, tips and tricks, sharing updates on my own writing and books with different tutorials sprinkled in between. I enjoy sharing my knowledge. There's music covers and original pieces written and composed by me, handmade jewelry reveals, sewing videos, other crafts, poetry reading, book reviews, and many, many more. Come and join me on this journey, and let's have fun together.
So I did do an unboxing video which I put on TikTok and on Instagram. Yes. But I didn't really show the products that nicely. It was just an unboxing. This is to show you the products. The only thing is they aren't perfect because there were a few problems with the printing of it, which I've spoken to my printer and we will be fixing it in the next run that we'll be doing. If any of you are people that do the same as what I do, or you're an author and you print books and stuff, you'll know that sometimes it doesn't come back the way you want it to come back. It's very disappointing, but I mean, what can you do? You're not doing it yourself, so you have to depend on other people to do it for you, and sometimes they just don't know what your vision is. Okay, so let's first get started with the planners. So this is planner number 1. It is a beluga whale with the floral design. It says enjoy your moments, which you know is part of what I say here on YouTube and also on my blog. And this is the back. Please note, this will be changing. Part of the secret I'm going to be telling you, so this will be changing. And then, like you'll see, you can see, like the cover is way too big. Don't know what happened there. And then also, it was printed very wrong. You can see it's too close to the side. I don't know if I've got it too close to the camera. Yeah, it was printed too close on this side. So printing inside this one, I'm not going to show you very much because it's not very nicely done. That is number 1. Number 2 says live beautifully, and it's got a whale. I think it's a sperm whale. That is the front, and this is the back. I think these are also just a little bit too big, so I'm going to be changing that as well. And as you can see in the front here, in the inside, this is printed properly, so there is the right amount of space on either side. So these are like the daily ones, and let's get to a beginning of the month. So first of all, I added in the month separators because I didn't like it when they weren't in. So I've added that in. I have also added in month at a glance, top goals. So I give you 10 places for that. I've also given to do and little blocks where you can take it off, and a habit tracker, and then a bullet page. So this is what that looks like. So you can see the habit tracker and all of that, and then the bullet page for those people that like bullet journals and that you want to do something for the month for yourself. If you want to track your groceries or whatever, I gave you a page where you can do it yourself, where you can, you know, get creative for those that like bullet journals. On the actual days, you'll see there's a few differences from my last planners. First of all, I took out the times and I just put a place where you can put the times in. It just makes it easier for you. Then you don't have to have specific times. If there's times in between, then at least you can just write it down. You don't have to tip X out or anything. I've changed that there's no lines, so it's not locked in. It's now all open up, which just feels more freeing. I don't know, it just looks more freeing to me. Your water is still there, and your birthdays, your follow-up or your to-do block, and 3 things I'm grateful for today, which is always something it's good to remember every day, and then your daily affirmation, which I made a big block at the bottom, and then your notes over there as well. So, and this is your extra. You'll see if you've got any of my past planners, it's different, quite different from the last ones. And if we go to the back of the planner, we've got planning pages, a my projects page, which will be all your projects for the year that you can just write, so it's at first glance, just at a glance. And then your task planner, which is what I added in for tasks that you do every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so then you don't have to rewrite them the whole time. Have them on a piece of paper or somewhere. You can have them in your planner. There's also the writing tracker for those people that are writers or bloggers or whatever, that want to put in how many words they've written. That's there for you. And then I've got the project pages as always. The only difference is I freed these up as well, so that means it's over here, it's not closed in, it's opened up. And there's 2 project notes pages that come after that, and then the mind mapping or sketching page as well. I also took out the number of projects, because if you're like me, well, if you're going to be someone that will buy my planners every year, I put these in every year because they are so helpful for people that do projects, people that are entrepreneurs, that need to keep up with their projects, that are starting new projects, that need to know what what processes they want to follow. I keep all my project pages because it helps me when I refer back and I want to see, oh, what did I do? Yeah, And when I was putting the time, I would put like from 1 to 6 or whatever. But now then, when I keep keeping them, obviously it's not going to be 1. The next one's not going to be 1 again. It's going to be like 7, 8. So what I've done is I've put just a line, so you can put in your own project number. Okay, and then I said extras, and that is the last time which everyone has told me they really like that, because if you want to remember things, you don't want to have to go back and remember when last did you do it. You've just got it down here. And then your birthday calendar. And then what I've done is I've added in a few bullet pages so that you can do your own thing, like whatever you want to keep notes of, or any trackers you want to put in, project trackers or anything like that, or whatever you want to do with your bullet pages. So there's 3 of those. Then there's also lists and notes. Okay, lists and notes, I've got the online tools again, which is very helpful. So there's 4 of those pages of the online tools. And then I've got the notes. Plans for 2024, so my plans for next year, which is just that one, and then dates to be reminded of for next year is that one. So that's what the planner looks like on the inside. So that's the second planner, and then this is the third one. So yes, all of them, that's going to be changing. I'll tell you now why. Okay, so the next thing is the A5 notebooks. There's 2 different covers to choose from. So this one says Brave and Free, and it's got the little like moon dream catcher on it. And that's the back. and then the lines are, as always, the same lines on the inside. The difference is, as well, if you got any of my notebooks for this year, I had the cardboard page with a plastic cover on top, but this time I encapsulated it, the same as what I do with the planner. So it's encapsulated, and yeah, and it's nice and thick like the last ones, which I love, as you know. And then this one says life is beautiful, with the little pot plants in the back. Also the same inside. Okay, then we've got the A4 notebooks, and this one says, be the wildflower in a field of daisies. That's the front cover. And the back cover. And the inside. And then it's also nice and thick like the last ones. And this one says, stay wilder than the wind. So I like this covers that I went for, you know, the blue and gold is a nice one. And then the back. And it's the same on the inside. And also the same thickness. Okay, and then it's the desk calendar. The A-frame desk calendar, so you'll see it's like the A-frame, it stands like that. The only thing is that the back is not supposed to be empty. It's one of the issues of the printing. So the back is supposed to have this on, which is the public holidays, and this back has the school terms on it. For some reason these printed too high up. So you'll see that they are up there in the month, like the ring binder is in the month. So I'm changing it. It's coming down because it must be the same as this year's one, where it's quite a bit away. Like the February, like the top of the F should be over there. So I don't know if I showed that properly now. So the top of the F should be there. So it shouldn't be inside the ring binder. But these are the photos. So some of these were taken in Cape Town. So these were taken in the aquarium in Cape Town on the waterfront. And that is the calendar, the desk calendar. These are available on my blog if you would like to purchase them there. One of these days I will also be loading them onto 𝚿𝚛𝚘𝚎𝚕. But if you are from a different country and you want to order them, the best place would probably be my blog. So the courier costs are not included into the pricing, so you just need to send me a message and ask, and I will find out for you. You just need to let me know where you are from. I can tell you because I've got someone that's in Namibia that wants planners from here to Namibia, which is, and 8 planners, so it's 4 kilograms, well, about 4 kilograms. That is about 560 Rand, I think it is, to be sent. Oh, I haven't told you the prices, sorry. Okay, so the pricing, I forgot to tell you, the planners are 350 Rand each. The A4 notebooks are 140 Rand each. The A5 notebooks are 110 Rand each, and the desk calendar is 110 Rand each. And those prices all exclude courier costs. Now, what's going to happen is if you buy something from me directly from my blog, I'm not talking about Loot now because they've got their own delivery system, but if you buy from me on my blog, if you live in my area, I'm going to be doing a pop-up shop every now and again so that you can come and fetch your purchases from me. So when you've purchased from me and you live in my area, because if you tell me where you live for the delivery and I see that you are in my area, what I'll do is I'll just let you know when I'm going to do a pop-up shop so that you can fetch your order from me instead of having to pay a courier cost, which is obviously going to be better for you if you live in like the Randburg, Four Ways, you know, the Randburg area, this whole area. It would just be better for you to come and fetch it from me than to have to pay for a courier fee. So now we get to the little secret that I wanted to tell you. So you guys, like I say, you guys are going to be the first to hear about it before I put it anywhere like on my blog or Facebook or anywhere, because I'm going to have to change a lot of things. So please bear with me as I do change, because I'm still trying to change my jewelry as well. So it takes a lot to rebrand. But anyway, so as you know, I've been selling these under my name, and also I just put like creative entrepreneur, and it's just Ondeane Lourens. It was my name. It was sold under my author page, and that's how it's always been. But for me to be able to sell online, like through 𝓿𝚛𝚟𝓎𝓬𝓿 or to any other companies, it needs to be sold by a company, a registered company. So I had to register a company to be able to sell my stationery. So these are all going to be under my new company, which has been registered, and it is now called Boss Girls Stationery. And there will be many more things. Like you'll see, I'm going to be doing a few boxes with stationery gifts in. It's going to be stationery gift boxes, which I have spoken about. I'm going to be doing those soon. I've already got the stuff to put in it. I'm quite excited to show you. I'm just doing all of the packaging because that's quite a bit, and luckily I didn't do any printing of logos or anything, because now I have to do a whole new logo for Boss Girls Stationery. So you know, we welcome Boss Girls Stationery into the world, and it's my new little baby, and yes, I'm pretty excited. Also, just on a side note, Boho Belia, which is my jewelry company, has also been registered. So I now have 2 registered companies under my name. I'm quite excited. It's like a new step for me, and I'm just thankful to God for helping me on this journey, and that He's very much in the forefront of it, because if without Him it wouldn't work. But yes, that's the exciting news. So that's why I say these will all change. All of these logos are going to be changing to the Boss Girls Stationery logo, and you know, I'm pretty excited. So thanks for joining me, and if you're still here, thank you for sticking around. And if you'd like to see more of my face, what I do, because I do all different things, including DIY videos and reviews, which I don't do very often. The reviews are more on my blog, but I do sometimes do a review here or there. And if you enjoy like seeing different things on a blog, on a YouTube channel, instead of just one type of thing the whole time, then you can maybe subscribe, which I would appreciate, which you click the little subscription block below, because it not only shows support for my channel, but it just helps me to reach my goal. This year's goal is 1,000 subscribers, and if you click the little bell notification, it will tell you when I upload a video so that you don't miss any of them. And if you look in the description block below, you will also find all of my social media, including my blog, which is where you'll find more content from me. And if you go to www.patreon.com/Ondeane Lourens, you'll not only find more content from me, but it's also the best place for you to support what I do on this channel and what I do on my blog, so that I can keep doing it. and I really do appreciate everyone that watches my videos and views them or shares them or comments on them or anything. Also, my blog is where you'll find the products that I'm selling. If you go under there's like the menu, there's a shop drop down, and then you'll see like planners, notebooks, and all of that. I might have to be changing that soon because I currently have it on my Ondeane Lourens blog, and I might have to change that to a Boss Girl stationery website, but that is not going to be happening anytime soon, I'm afraid. But just watch the space. So anyway, I hope that you have a lovely day further and that you are not melting like we are here in South Africa. We are slowly melting. It's like hectically hot, but I see it's a little bit overcast today, which I'm not complaining. I really wish it would rain because I live on a plot. There is so much sand and dust here, it's no joke. So if it can just rain, it settles the stuff down a little bit so that it doesn't blow around so much, because our sinuses are taking a lot of strain here lately. But anyway, enough waffling. I hope that you have a lovely day further. Keep your crystal on, your sparkle strong, and enjoy your moments. Goodbye.